Welcome to another episode of Western Adventures. We are out here in the Arizona desert. We're about 4,800 feet in elevation. We're at this gold, silver, copper, and lead mine. Just came up this really narrow road. I actually didn't get lost, but I went the wrong way around and I had to drive an hour back to get to the correct spot. So we're here now, and I'm already seeing a lot of stuff around. That's the road I would have came down if I were to do an even longer route, but we made it. So yeah, we're here and we're gonna start with a topside exploration. And then what we're gonna do is we can see if we can find the adit and do a underground exploration. Okay, so let's start heading up this way. And there's a lot of mining junk around. It looks like this was a newer operation at some point. Looks like we got a Connex box, or looks like a trailer or something on its side. And we got to get up here. We got to get up this pile here. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff strewn about here. Let's see if I can climb this. Yeah, this is a steep one, all right. Don't you gotta love a good old rock scramble, huh? Okay. It's a lot of junk. Okay. Okay, so it looks like there is a trailer here that was upright at one point and somehow it got flipped over. This is probably the storage for random mining stuff. Water pipes, equipment, air hoses, air lines. Yep, all sorts of plumbing fittings and stuff of the sorts, some zip ties. And I would love to know how this thing got flipped on its side, because it sure takes a lot to do that. I would assume vandals, but even that's a lot of work. Got some water tank over there. There's this fly that keeps following me around. Here's a bunch of railroad ties. Okay, let's keep heading up on this way. Looks like we have a electrical box right here. We're gonna go to the top of these waste rock piles. Looks like there's some sort of built-in hopper. There's some air line right there. Some more timbering and railroad ties. So what it looks as there could have been, there might be a portal down there. Actually, let's check and see real quick if there's another portal. I did find what I assume is the haulage adit, which is right behind that box, that trailer that flipped over. And looks like that was backfilled over there, possibly was part of the mine. It looks like there's some activity of it right there. And if you look up there, there's another waste rock pile. And there could be maybe a vertical shaft up there, but we'll see. Beautiful day out here. Only about 98, not too bad. There's another access road going up that way. There is no adit or vertical shaft up here, but there is evidence there could have been something up here at one point. I'm not 100% sure. There's one more, looks like another waste rock pile up there, so we'll check that out real quick. And well, it looks like I found something right here. Look at that, huh? So this was they obviously had the timbers here. This could have been a vertical that went down, or it's hard to tell, because if they were just digging an exploratory section, they wouldn't go through all this work to put this wood up here. So there could have been a shaft going down and they just dumped a bunch of dirt and rocks over it, or there was something else here. But I'm willing to bet there used to be a shaft, a vertical shaft in there. And that road, it goes down there and it curves around and comes down back to where I was standing down there. Okay, so my guess is this: if they did extract any ore and bring it up, if that shaft was a vertical, they would have brought it up, came down here, and there could have been some sort of system to get it down there. Just my guess, I don't know. But when there's nothing, when there's no evidence of how they brought it out, you just kind of have to make a guess. I got some roll of something here. Got a bench. And look at that, we got a rattlesnake right there. Yeah. Rattlesnakes will always try to hide in the hottest part of the day. We usually find them in mine entrances, so I'm glad I saw that. Okay. Interesting looking mine here. This is a little, we gotta just keep an eye out for snakes, because if there's one, there's another. Okay. Wow, got all these bugs in here, huh? Flies and stuff. Oh, there you got a bat. Okay. So I wonder if this was like a mom and pop operation. It doesn't seem to be that extent, that big. But That's it. Oh, look at that. You got a Gila Monster in there. Oh. Look at that thing. Isn't that beautiful? I'm surprised it doesn't go anywhere else. I wonder if I even have the right mine. For all I know, I may have put the wrong mine into my GPS here. And there's the snake. We'll get a picture of that guy real quick. Alright guys, so this mine's a wrap. I'm going to come back in a few months with the drone and see if I can find any portals. I'm not sure if this was the mine I was even looking for, like I said before, but if it wasn't, oh well, I found a new one. I'm not complaining. I got some more research to do, and I have a few more mines to go to today before I head back down to Tucson. So thanks for watching, guys. I'll catch you in the next one. Take care.